Yeah, so I haven't done one of these in a little while. And very excited to find out today that the Suicide Squad 2 trailer came out. The James Gunn directed Suicide Squad, which is kind of like it's not so much a sequel as it is a reboot, but it's not so much a reboot as it is a sequel. It is a carry-on story from the original Suicide Squad, but James Gunn, he kind of wants to give it a twist. He wants to give it his own sort of uh, oomph that he brought, to the Guardians of the Galaxy mainly is what he's really known for. So he wanted to kind of bring that comic book feel to the DC universe, which everyone's very excited about, as am I. But with the way DC has kind of been up and down over the years, it's very hard to kind of get excited about a movie that we feel can be very good and we know can be very good, especially from a director like James Gunn. But it's hard to kind of get that excitement going because we know where it's gone before. We've all been very excited for various movies. Aquaman was probably the last best one, and even that wasn't that great. The latest Justice League, the Snyder Cut, was pretty good. I wasn't very excited for it, but I watched it and it was enjoyable. It did drag on a little bit, but this isn't a Justice League review. It's just more of a case of, that movie was okay, but it wasn't the Kickstarter that DC kind of universe needed, But yeah, like I say, it's been very up and down with the whole universe in itself. The way they're going off in different tangents, going to different universes with the new Batman that's coming out, the Robert Pattinson version, the Joker movie that came out that was set in the 70s. So there's not really a through line that they're going with the way that the MCU does. DC, this kind of DC universe is its own thing. It's all set in different universes, which is fine. It's great. It's going to be good fun because you've got all these different stories and you don't necessarily have to stick to the same beat, but they just need one movie to come along and just really grasp that concept and just make it enjoyable. And I want to be excited for James Gunn's version. I really do, of Suicide Squad. I think it's got potential. I think it could be good. But until I see this trailer, from all the behind the scenes stuff that I've seen, it looks very, it looks like it's going to be enjoyable. It's got more of a comic book feel. So I'm hoping that this trailer grasps me, gets me excited, makes me want to get invested in this universe again. I really hope that that's the case. Now, with all these trailer reactions that I do, I always tell you straight up whether I've seen the trailer yet or not. Sometimes I do a trailer reaction or sometimes I do a trailer review. I will always watch the trailer during this video, but sometimes I've watched it beforehand. This one I haven't. It's been out for a few hours now. This is the first chance I've had to kind of get into this room and do this. So yeah, this is the first time I'm seeing this trailer. So you are going to watch me watch this trailer for the first time. Feel free to watch along. I'm going to be putting a video up here of the trailer. Watch along. There will be no sound because of copyright issues. I will be wearing headphones, but you can watch along with the video that's going to be up in this corner. So yeah, let's get to it. As you can see, I've also put my glasses on, and the reason I don't actually wear my glasses in my videos is because the light shines on them and you can see the reflection, and it really annoys me. But obviously I'll have to put my glasses on, otherwise I won't be able to see what's going on. But yeah, here we go. The Red Band trailer, which is the 18 plus version for anyone out there that's watching. So if there's any kids watching, please don't watch along with me. But yeah, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, play. It's a lot more colourful than what the original was. It's got more of a comic book feel to it. Okay, funny so far. It's got a good James Gunn kind of vibe and feel to it. Roll credits. Okay. Yeah, definitely red brand. Little nod towards COVID there. John Cena's so underrated, man. He's so good. He's got great comic timing, that guy. It's from like the first Justice League comic book. Great pullback. I like it. Good callback. I like that. Not pullback. That's the wrong word. August 6th. Okay. Right. Okay. That did look quite enjoyable. I must admit that looks fun, and that's the main that's the main kind of thing that you want from a movie like this, with this kind of team ensemble, especially like a notion like the Suicide Squad. That's what you want. You want fun. You want action and fun and comedy before really anything else. Like, you can have the serious moments, you can have the sadness, you can have the backstories and all of that. But the main thing about these sort of movies is they have to be fun. And I feel that's why they brought James Gunn on board, because he can do that. He can bring a team together. Again, as we saw with Guardians of the Galaxy, this movie is constantly going to get compared to the MCU now because of that link. But DC are fighting a battle with the MCU when it comes to these kind of movies. So the best thing that they've done is brought James Gunn in, because he can build that team together and he can make it funny. You know, first and foremost, that's what you want. You want the fun feeling to it, and you want to enjoy the movie before anything else. Now, all the other elements that get thrown in there, the comedy, like there's quite a few gags in there. There's a lot of swearing as well. Again, it's a red band trailer, so there's going to be that kind of stuff. And, King Shark just eating a guy out of nowhere. So things like that, they are funny, and they're going to get big pops. They're going to get big laughs, and it's going to make the movie a lot more enjoyable. Now, I didn't really see a whole lot in there, backstory wise or emotional wise, the sad kind of side to it. Not a bad thing, because you don't want to know a lot of stuff going into a movie like this. You want to kind of be surprised, so you don't want to be spoiled too much in the trailer. And then there's going to be more trailers, because we've got a few months before this comes out, so there's going to be more trailers, and I can imagine there's going to be a bit more backstory sort of push forward, because a trailer like this, you want to introduce the characters, because 80% of them are new. We've got the returning Harley Quinn, Rick Flag, Amanda Waller, so you're going to recognise those characters, but then you're going to want to know more about the other characters. So we're going to get a kind of feel for that as we go forward, which I understand. But again, I don't want to know too much going in. So I hope they don't spoil too much about these characters, and we kind of learn more about them as we're going in. Like I said during that trailer, the main standout for me is John Cena. I love that guy. I think he's great. He's very underrated. Like I said, he's got a great... He's got such good comic timing. He's so funny, and he's starting to show that a lot more with the roles that he does.
Are you
I'm
sure
glad
about that?
they put him in this, because he can really show that off. We didn't see a lot, of the other characters. Idris Elba, great actor, absolutely amazing. He's going to do really well in this. I'm looking forward to what his character does. But yeah, like, you know, the trailer, it looks fine, it looks enjoyable enough, and it's. I don't want to go. I don't want to go and say that it's really excited me. You know, it is. It was good. It was funny, and you know, some of the action beats that we kind of saw in there, good, exciting to a point. But I'm not getting my hopes up just yet. I like the fact that it's James Gunn. I like the cast that's in it. You know, Pete Davidson. We didn't really see much of him in there, but I love Pete Davidson. Absolutely incredible. It's got potential. It really has. It's got great potential to be absolutely amazing, and it's a good start for DC, even though they've been doing this for 6 years now. This is a good start to kind of reinvigorate the franchise and kind of give it a kick up the arse that it needs. So, potential, excitement, but I'm not 100% sold yet. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. But who knows? Who knows where this is going to go, and if this... They've still got a few months to mess this up. The way DC get involved with these movies, the way Warner Brothers get involved with these movies, I'm really fingers crossed that we're going to get the movie that we can kind of see from this trailer and the potential excitement that is there. So yeah, fingers crossed. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give me a like and subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this trailer. Again, it looked pretty good. We'll see. But let's have a conversation down in those comments. Yeah, and who knows? But I will speak to you soon. Goodbye.